Hey, Lauren Hughes here. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Let's talk about this crazy market that we've been in for the last 15 months. And we've seen actually a little bit of a reprieve the last 2 weeks, which has been absolutely amazing. And I wanted to talk specifically about anyone that's thinking about overpaying for a house. And what I mean by overpaying, it's overpaying more than market rate. And so we've seen a lot of things on the news. CNN just did a article about how a house in Denver sold for $1 million over asking. Okay, so those are the extreme cases, and we are seeing in the Denver metro all the way up through Boulder, or actually all up and down I-25. We're seeing a lot of competition right now because there's very little inventory on the market. But one thing, I've gotten 7 clients, buyer clients, under contract this year at or below list price. And the way that we've done that is, well, we're just not participating in the bidding wars. And what's nice about the Denver metro area is you can overpay for a house if you want to, but as from someone that's done that before, not knowingly overpaid for a house, it sucks. I'm still working on getting out of that hole, and that was from 2016. So I will never advise someone to overpay for a house. I just don't think it's appropriate, and I don't think it's necessary. And this is where I differ from a lot of realtors. And the thing is, look, my stats prove it. We can do it. Now, it takes more effort and a little bit more emotional stability because you're going to lose houses with this method, but you're going to wait for a house that isn't in a bidding war. Or if it is, you just bid like, I don't know, 2-3% over, where it's going to all be absorbed anyway. But when you're going over 10%, it's just a risky game because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. You might have to move in a year, and you will not make that up, probably not make that up within the next year, even if you get if you're overpaying for it, you're not getting a great deal anyway. So remember, the golden rule with real estate and how to be successful in real estate is buying right. So sometimes you just gotta slow down, and the only client I've had this year that didn't listen to me was actually my brother, and he can't beg your family. He spent $87,000 over 23% more than what that house he bought was, which, I don't know, my hands are up. But if you guys ever have any questions or want strategies on how I've gotten my clients under contract, and it's just try, and if you fail, try again. And it's just not getting emotionally attached to that house, and we might just have to put in more offers, and that's okay. But then we have to be strategic with our offers and when we're putting them in. So if you guys have any questions, the market is starting to lighten up just a little bit. There's 500 houses in the Denver metros that didn't sell last week, which is the highest number we've had all year. So thanks, guys, for tuning in.